Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 2 of our data entry and sorting section of the Excel course. Here I have some data that we're going to look at and play with to go over some things. So the first thing I want you to notice is how some of these names are cut off. Whenever you enter something into a cell and it's very long, it'll bleed over into the next cells. But if you click on these cells, it doesn't do anything. Everything is still contained in this one cell. But Excel has a very handy feature. If you look at the columns up here, and you get this little thing, you double click, it'll automatically widen all the cells to be just as wide as you want them to be. Now, you can move them manually, but this is much easier and it makes it perfect every time. So let's widen the cells. Once we've gotten the cells widened to our liking, let's do some basic sorting. So to sort in Excel, we're going to highlight all the cells that we want to sort. And then we're going to go to data. We're going to hit sort, and this sort of thing is going to pop up. It has these buttons up here, and then some stuff down here. So let's delete everything. We've got a blank. To get anything down here, I'm going to hit add level, which adds one of these. Now in this, we can pick how we want to sort it. So let's sort it by the patient's glucose level, and we'll do it by smallest to largest, okay? And then you can see Excel is very smart. It's smart, stupid, so you do have to catch it sometimes, but it knows that these rows are related to one another. So when it shifted around these numbers, it shifted around people's names to correspond with them. Uh-oh, I seem to have forgotten to enter something. I forgot to enter someone's name. Between this patient and this patient, there should be another patient. So to do that, we're going to right click here. We're going to hit insert, and it's going to throw another row into the middle here. And so we can put Smith, Joyce, 72. And you can see we are all properly sorted and we have our new person. Let's try sorting with a different method. Let's instead sort by patient's last name from A to Z. Now we have everyone and their names from A to Z. Uh-oh, I see a problem. Do you guys see the problem? The problem is right here. Their last names are the same, but their first names, of course, are not. And A comes before J. So how do we do that is we go to sort and we add another level. So it's going to sort first by patient's last name. Then we're going to sort by patient's first name. And now we have these patients in the proper order. Wonderful. The last thing that we're going to do is add what's called a conditional. So we're going to highlight this. We're going to come up here to conditional formatting, and we're going to add some conditional. So let's make it red for everything, let's say 215 or more. Hey, look at that. Everything that's 215 or more has been highlighted red. Let's say we want to add another one. Let's say we want everything less than 70 to be highlighted instead in green. And then let's say we want everything between 70 and 215 to be in yellow. And now we've got a little color-coded thing going on. The last thing we have to do is format the table to make it look like an actual table. So first we're going to center the text so everything is in the center. Next, we're going to add some borders. So go over here, click on the borders, and then we want all borders. Then we're going to come up here, and this little paint can fills in the background. We're going to go with light gray. And then our table headers, we're also going to make bold. So now we have this nice little table with some color coordinated results. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Have an awesome day.